Hey, good morning, it's Donna. Uh, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about gratitude, which I think is extremely important. I am very much trying to lose weight, 120 pounds, but also I believe that total health is really important, and part of total health is about mental health, and gratitude, it helps your mental health in so many ways. And I choose to be very intentional about my gratitude. Life needs to be handled with intentionality, responses instead of reactions. And, we all make mistakes and react sometimes. And a lot of times we will let the reaction and the normal, bad things that might bubble up and out during a reaction to affect us completely. And that's how responses rather than reactions help. Taking a beat, taking a minute, taking an hour, a day, whatever, before responding, so that a response is planned, is thought out, is not just a reaction of emotion, but a dealing with emotion. So how does that come to gratitude? So I am intentional with my gratitude. It's more than just making a list of things that you're thankful for, although it does begin with that. I do choose to list 3 things a day in the morning, usually, that I'm thankful for. And sometimes it's the same thing, as it's been a million times before. I'm really thankful for a great cup of tea. But whatever it is, I try to think of 3 things. And, at first, maybe 3 things might seem a bit much, especially if you're having a sad day. But when you think of those things, it's helpful. But it's also a way to go through life. So one of the things I'm thankful for this morning is that my friend made me some cultured dairy that's with El Rutari. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So I'm thankful for my friend, very thankful. And I'm thankful for this, that she made me to improve gut health. I'm really thankful for the meal that I'm having. I'm having more than this. I'm also having my normal daily. Let me grab it. This is my protein mushroom matcha shake with collagen, and I'm enjoying that. So for me, my gratitude is expressed through my Christianity. And so I want to make sure that each meal that I have, that I acknowledge my gratitude, that I thank the Lord for the food. Sometimes I don't remember to do that, but I do remember to do it throughout the day. But there are so many things that can be difficult, that can be hard on us through the day. And of course there are, struggles, difficulties, suffering. It's not an if, it's a when. And so even then, though, there are things you can be grateful for. And you need to find those things. So today is the 6th anniversary of my mother's death. And it's something, grief, it doesn't get easier, ever. I will miss my mother as much as I did the first moment I lost her to today. Probably more. I miss her more because it's been 6 years since I've heard her voice, 6 years since she's watched Judge Judy, right? So that's a difficult thing. Where is the gratitude in that? Well, so the gratitude is that I had her as a mother, and that she was such an amazing mom, that she just brought people in from all over that were thankful to her for her nurturing and loving, people who didn't have a mom, people who missed their mom, people who had a mom and loved her just fine, but also enjoyed my mom's mothering. And so there was that. I'm grateful that she was my mom. I'm grateful that she's not suffering anymore. And as a Christian, I'm grateful that she is with the Lord. But so gratitude in the mundane. You know, I have to go to work soon. I'm dressed for work right now. I have to go to work soon. But I'm personally really blessed because I 100% love my job. So I never, ever mind going to work. But still, I'm grateful for my job. I purposely think about that. I've had jobs that I didn't love, but I was still grateful for those jobs. I had a job where I actually dreaded going to work. I would cry. Especially before, I'm a very tearful person. So I would cry all the way to work some mornings because I was so anxious. That's how my anxiety comes out, is in tears. I was so anxious about what was going to happen at work that day because the boss there was quite cruel to people. I mean, she would make fun of me right in front of my face. She would make fun of me. She would make fun of other people at work all the time. It was, anyway, but I could still be thankful for that job because that job helped get my bills paid. That job allowed me to live my life because of the money that it was providing. You know, you can choose to be thankful. You have to look at things. I thought this was going to be a quickie. It's not. You have to choose to look at things. So, and find the things to be grateful about that. My sister is going through a really difficult health crisis right now. And I don't, there's nothing at all about her disease to be thankful for. But what I can be thankful for is that there is treatments for her disease that seem to be working. And I am thankful for that. And I'm thankful that it gave me a wake up to getting healthy, to eating better, to doing things like that. So while I am not thankful for the disease that is trying to hurt her, I am thankful for the response that it gives people. I'm thankful, and I don't have to, I'm thankful that I don't have to worry and have anxiety about the outcome, although the outcome is uncertain, because as a Christian, I can pray towards that. If you're not a Christian, I'm not exactly certain how you deal with that anxiety, but maybe as not a Christian, maybe you would be going full force into whatever the treatment that you were choosing, or that person would be choosing as a heal to that disease. But whatever it is, you can find gratitude in it. I'm sitting here on a beautiful Florida morning, enjoying the breeze of the morning, and I am so thankful for that. And yes, do I know that later this afternoon it's going to be in the mid-90s and it will be too hot for me to take an outdoor walk? Absolutely. But I'm still thankful because I live in a place that is beautiful. I live in a place that I can enjoy so much, and where my family lives, and I don't have to worry in the winter about shoveling snow. I can look for and find the things to be thankful for, and I hope that you can too. And I am thankful for so much. If I went on right now, I could keep going on. I could tell you forever the things I'm thankful for. I can give you a quickie partial list without even going into details. I'm not writing in my journal at the moment, but if I were, let's see, what 3 things am I thankful for today? I am thankful for my friend that made this cultured dairy for me, and for the health benefits that it gives me. I'm thankful for the car that I drive to and from work and at work. I'm thankful that I am able to make those payments, and that I have the title to the car. I own the car. I'm still making payments, but I do own my car outright, and I'm really thankful for that. And I'm thankful that maybe soon I will fit it into my budget to go ahead and buy a new car. Maybe not, because I'm really thankful for my car. I'm thankful that my mom was my mom, and that we were good friends, and that even though I didn't always treat her in the best way, because I was ignorant to the fact that it would hurt so much to lose her. I'm thankful that she was my mom, and I'm thankful that I believe that she is in heaven right now, with no pain and no suffering, that she's reunited with my dad. My dad was reunited with her. He passed after her. That he was my dad. I'm thankful for just so much. And those are the 3 things. I mean, I could keep going as I tried to do just now. But anyway, I just wanted you to know that wasn't always the case for me, that I have really had a difficult time over the many years. I was diagnosed with depression, and it was really terrible for so many years, and gratitude was one of the things that got me past it. Gratitude is one of the things that got me past anxiety. And actually, mushroom matcha also really helped me, and I believe that was because I believe that was something that God showed me I could do when I prayed about how much I hated depression and anxiety. But the depression and anxiety that I suffered, I can be thankful for that, because it helps me understand that not everybody looks at the world the same way, that there's a perspective that some people cannot help. But with intentionality, you can help it. And I could talk about that, I guess, just briefly. Maybe I'll talk longer. I had to be aware of my thinking. I still do have to be aware of my thinking, and take captive thoughts that are things such as always and never. And when I realize those, I replace them with the truth, and I don't dwell on them. But a person suffering with depression, they don't always recognize that those thought patterns are there, because the thought patterns like that are very normal. They're an everyday, every moment kind of a thing. Everything is always and never. And it's harder to see past that. It's hard to explain to someone who hasn't dealt with it. They think depression is, I'm sorry, I'm watching a little bird fly around and it's so beautiful. They think that depression is just sadness, and it's not sadness. It's not sadness. It's hard to explain, but anyway. So if I can do this, you can do this. You can do hard things, and I'm gonna add that you need to live your life with intentionality. You need to be purposeful, and that means finding ways to stop reacting and start responding. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day. Thank you.